joining me in the video.
Ready. Okay. There you go. I hope everybody can hear me, yeah? Okay, I'm just gonna take my phone over there and start another one. Okay. Hi everybody, this is Yanan from Honolulu. Master Gina will join us soon, in a second. Before she joins us, let's begin, and we can do a small invocation to set up the space and then help us to settle down. You know, we've been all probably running around somewhere, many locations possibly, like me. So it's good to settle in before we begin tonight. And you know, they said clean the house first before you welcome the guest. So it's the same thing as receiving healings. When we are all stressed out, our attention's everywhere and anywhere other than our own place, our own space, then not that the healing won't happen, it happens as it happens, but we won't get the deepest experience because we're not here. Yeah. So we usually start our day with any kind of practice or healing evening with an invocation by calling all the souls to join us. So it doesn't matter you believe in so if you follow a religion or not religion, you believe in Jesus, Mother Mary, or Rumi, or Indian gods, or you don't believe in gods at all. Either way, we know there's a higher universe power somewhere. Everybody has some kind of perception of what that is. So we don't really put a name on it, but then as human beings, we kind of need a term to describe it. So here we're going to call all the beings of love and light, and you can invite wherever that you have connection with. Okay, and as I do my part to call all the souls that I have connection with, you can add in, okay, silently or speaking out loud. However you're comfortable. Okay. And same with you on the line. If you have a special teacher in the spiritual world, you have a connection with certain angels, certain gurus, lamas, please call them to join us so we all can connect with each other, heart to heart, soul to soul. So Master Sha teaches us 4 power techniques. The first power, body power. So where we put our attention, where we put our body, where we put our hands is where the healing happens. It's like our physical body is giving a comment almost. Like if I put my hands here, my mind consciously or unconsciously would just have attention right there because I put my hand there. Because our hands is where we reach and take things, and our attention goes with it. And along with the hand position, we're going to ask you to sit up straight, put your feet flat on the ground. If you're comfortable, if you're not, you can completely sit against the chair, that's all fine. But to have optimal relaxation and allow the energy to flow through, we keep a little space, however comfortable. Lotus is fine. So
I can't reach the ground this way.
Can we shorten the chair for you?
I think it's probably shortest.
Okay. Yeah, I think it's fine. Lotus is absolutely fine. Yeah, many people meditate with the lotus position. Yeah, so it flows a different way, but it flows. Yeah. And let's take a few deep breaths. Breathing in and exhale forcefully. We're gonna do this again. This time we're gonna just let our shoulder drop, let our hands drop. You can put your hands anywhere for now. Yeah, just as long as we're trying to just relax our body. If you need to move a little bit to relax that, and we deep inhale and exhale forcefully. Drop your shoulder, your hands, your arms, your hips, your thigh, knee, ankle. Just allow all that weight down to your feet and down into Mother Earth. Allow Mother Earth, allow the ground, allow all the universal servants of the building, the chairs, the carpet, the concrete to support you. You're here to receive healing, nurturing, nourishment. It is the time to receive. So allow that. Allow yourself to be taken care of. Allow yourself to behold in all the beloved universal servants in Mother Earth's heart. Now we're going to put our hands in the Solar Era position. So Solar Era position is one palm, your left one, over your heart chakra. Keep a little space, as usual. We always do a little space, you know. We can talk a little bit about the body space. So space is where energy goes through, where the messages travel through. And the other hands point upward. We want to relax our fingertip a little bit. We will avoid trying to get tensed up. Again, when we tense up, energy gets stuck. So in this Solar Era position, we have one palm facing ourselves, our heart chakra, and the other one pointed upward to all the universal beings of love and light, and all the souls we invite in. So we have a connection of here and up there. Hi, welcome Teresa. Come sit here. It's okay, I'm gonna sit there once she comes. So we're just doing invocation. You're right in time.
Sorry to interrupt.
No problem. So if you're comfortable, close your eyes. Now we'll begin. Dear the Divine, the Tao, the Source. Dear our beloved spiritual Father, Master Sha. Dear all the saints, animals, divine endowed temples, soul treasures and blessings that have helped us in any ways in all lifetimes. Dear all the angels, gurus, lamas, kahunas, Buddhas, bodhisattvas, all the Tao saints, dear Master Jesus, Mother Mary, and all the beings of love and light, we sincerely and humbly ask you to join us in this evening to create a space of healing and rejuvenation. Create a safe space for us to relax, recharge, and receive healing and transformation. Tonight at Master Gina's Life Center Acupuncture Care. We're so honored and so grateful that we have this opportunity to connect with you from the bottom of our heart. We express our deepest gratitude for your presence. please help each of us tonight for whatever that's most important for us on our physical journey and our soul journey at this moment. Help us to recognize the meaning of the challenge in front of us. Recognize the lessons in it. Help us stay detached and find transformation and allow our hearts and souls to open, allow ourselves to be vulnerable, allow ourselves to seek help for whatever we need at that moment to walk through this period of time, so we can see the love, see the light, see the forgiveness and compassion on the other end of the tunnel. So we feel safe. So we feel loved. So we feel empowered. And most importantly, we grow. We're so grateful for you all. Thank you for joining us tonight. And we will sing the soul song of love, peace, and harmony. To help create a sacred space to also serve all souls on Mother Earth and all countless planets, stars, galaxies, and universes, and serve our own family and our community and our beloved Hawaii Islands, oceans, all the animals, all the beings, the trees, the flowers on Hawaii Islands and in the oceans. So we will sing soul language, Chinese, Mandarin Chinese, English, and Hawaiian. If you don't already know how to sing it, you can hum with us. Once we sing the first round, it's pretty easy to pick up and you can join us at the second one. Ooh-la, ooh-la-lee. Ooh-la, ooh-la-lee. Ooh-la, ooh-la-lee, ooh-la. Ooh-la-lee, ooh-la. Ooh-la-lee, ooh-la. 我爱我心和灵，我爱全人类，万灵融合无世上，相爱平安和谐，相爱平安和谐。I love my heart and soul. I love all humanity. Join hearts and souls together. Love, peace, and harmony. Love, peace, and harmony. Hawaiian. Aloha mai ia'u. Aloha kākou kākou. E pili mai pu'ai kākou. Aloha malielo ka'i. Aloha malielo ka'i. If your hands are tired, you can drop them down on just rest on the legs or on your lower abdomen, either way. The most important thing is that you relax. So we can start the second round. It's quite simple, yeah. Or you can just hum with us. Lula, lula, li. Lula, lula, li. Lula, lula, li, lula. Lula, li, lula. Lula, li, lula. Why washing early? Why charming late? When li rong mu shi shao. 相爱平安和谐，相爱平安和谐。I love my heart and soul. I love all humanity. Join hearts and souls together. Love, peace, and harmony. Love, peace, and harmony. Aloha mai ia'u. Aloha kākou māpau. E pili mai pu'ai kākou. Aloha lielo ka'i. Aloha lielo ka'i. How. Thank you. So how is the Chinese Mandarin for perfect or good? Get well soon. No soon. Get well, period. So we say 3 times how and 3 thank yous. 1 to thank the divine, the old heaven, and then 1 to thank all the beings we just invited to set the space and to join us tonight to help us. And 1 to thank our own soul. Thank our own soul to bring us right here today to receive the healing and rejuvenation. Okay. Thank you, Master Gina. Welcome, Master Gina.
Thank you. Oh, you can stay there. I have to watch the time.
Oh, okay. So, as we chant Love, Peace, Harmony, something came up to me. 2 things, actually. So, one is to teaching, Master Sha focus on soul song or Dao song. Yeah. So we usually think about singing as just singing, but soul song of love, peace, harmony, and a lot of the chants from different spiritual practice, like, Buddhism, even shamanic, Christianity, all have different chants, and these chants are passed down by our spiritual teachers, the saints. And when we say these words repeatedly, it's a message. It's a message with high vibration, more pure, that can really help us transform. But along with repeating these messages, when we chant and breathe into our trunk, the 百会会音, the 会音 point, like basically it's like you're drumming the root of your trunk. You're developing your energy foundation by breathing in, and then just consciously breathe down into your lower abdomen and down to your 会阴 point, which is it's acupuncture point at the bottom of your torso, between your genital and the anus. So, say we sing a soul song of love, peace, harmony, for example. Not only we're repeating this beautiful message of, I love my heart and soul. I love all humanity. We love ourselves. We love all humanity. And so we all join together in love. Then the world will be love, peace, and harmony. Such a simple concept, but it's somehow really hard to achieve. And so we keep doing that to transform our thoughts, our words, our minds, our emotions, our physical body, our spiritual body. And as we breathe, we're also developing our foundational energy. At this time, I don't know about you all, I feel like the world wasn't used to be that busy. Let's just say 10 years ago. It's like 20 years ago, we were all okay.
We weren't carrying around our phones.
Yeah, and then
we had to wait till we got home to listen to the answering machine.
Yeah. So I didn't think the world was this busy, but then at the same time, the world also somehow needs us to be that busy. It becomes like an endless cycle in some way, because it's like we gotta get this done so we can meet this, whatever this is. It's your personal goal, or simply paying bills, or taking care of your family, or all the roles. You're a son, you're a husband, you're a teacher, you're a student, you're a friend, and your grandson. You could be somebody's, trusted work partner. There are many aspects of our life we play a role in, and sometimes we really just don't feel like we have enough time to be a perfect of all that. Yeah. So having a strong foundational energy, it's probably one of the most important things we want to do when we live on this planet. Especially at this time, we see so many disasters these days, and it's not coincident. It doesn't just happen, blockages accumulated in human being, hence we created blockages for Mother Earth. We're all one big being, so whatever we do to ourselves, to each other, we're doing the same to Mother Earth. So in order to all help ourselves out of that heaviness, Mother Earth has to transform herself, right? So she can continue to support each of us the way she always does. That's why disaster happens. And that happens, it pretty much sweep us off our ground quite often. So when we have a solid foundation, we are able to, when we get swept up, we can come back down really quickly. So when we sing simple love, peace, harmony, if we consciously breathe in, and then just as we breathe out, visualize that energy goes down and your breath goes down into your torso, and that it can really build a good foundation of energy there. Yeah.
And so, Geraldine, you don't have a copy of Love, Peace, Harmony, right? So you can download the song on, there's a website called lovepeaceharmonymovement.com, and you can download it for free.
Okay.
Yeah. Everybody else, did I give you copies?
Yeah. I put it on my phone.
We, Sunny made a few copies a couple of weeks ago, and
really?
that we used.
Okay, we'll make more. No problem. Yeah.
And then we had printed up little sheets with the words like in English and Chinese and Hawaiian. And
This song is so powerful. I think I shared this before. I teach at a community college, and my students are super hyper. They're like
super hyper.
they are. I don't know where they get all that energy. They're well. I teach animation. I guess that makes sense. Imagine all the gamers in one class. That's how hyper they are. So sometimes I don't raise my voice, and we don't have a microphone in the classroom, and I don't like raising my voice, and then my voice get crackled. So, and then I would just, I started since, I think, last semester. I started playing Love Peace Harmony song before I even walked into the classroom.
Oh.
Yeah, and then, it's a very low volume. If they stand next to me, they'll hear it. Otherwise, I can continue to lecture my class, the music just goes on. So I would walk into the classroom, and they'll continue with, I feel like I walk into a market, continue whatever they're doing, and shouting, or getting excited with the new game. And I would just walk through into my desk and then turn on the projector. I didn't even have to say anything. And about a minute or two, they started quieting down and started settling down. Before I started doing this, I used to actually have to raise my voice. I said, let's begin. Hey guys, come sit down. Just using all kind of words to try to get them back to the classroom and on the screen. But now I just do this. It will just quiet down in 2 minutes. So it's pretty good. And not to mention, it's not really just for me. The students become more relaxed. So when they have 5 projects happening at the same time, the college kids, they're also very stressful. They take 4 different classes and a lot of time. Because it's a community college, they have a full-time job. A lot of them work till 2 in the morning.
Yep.
They have to get up early to go to school. So it's stressful for them too. Now when I play the music, they're able to be more relaxed. When they're more relaxed, they're actually more creative. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So they're not just drill their brain out of whatever idea that comes out. That usually doesn't feel very good. Yeah. So this song is very, very powerful. And the second thing came to me was, it was actually this week. On the Chinese New Year, the day before Chinese New Year's Eve, there was an earthquake in Taiwan.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm from Taiwan. So it was actually in the middle of the day here. It was midnight there. 3, 4 in the morning. And news suddenly came. My friends started sharing Facebook messages. Oh my God, what was that? And and then 5 minutes later, they're still on their phone on Facebook, but they're out of the building. Then I realized, everybody's just saying there's an earthquake. I didn't realize how bad it was till 2 hours later. Pictures started coming up on the news, on the internet. It was really bad. The first image I saw was a building go like this.
Oh my gosh.
It was really bad. Yeah, so I couldn't stop crying. It's not the first time I saw image of earthquake disaster like this in Taiwan. I actually had personally seen worse happen. But this time it's a very interesting experience. I was crying from a perspective of Mother Earth. That emotion was so much deeper. It was humanity and Mother Earth was sobbing and they don't want this to happen. But because of the process of purification, it will happen and it will continue to happen. So that feeling just started coming up, and then to my conscious mind, it's oh my God, this is real. We don't have time anymore. This is real. We have to catch up. Human being has to catch up. And then the first thing I thought, okay, I'm gonna chant Da Bei Zhou, because I was chanting that daily, and I thought this would really help. So Da Bei Zhou is if you're familiar with the goddess Guan Yin, Great Compassion Buddha from Chinese and Indian spiritual practice. So
Do you know about Kuan Yin?
Yeah.
So,
when she was a human being and she cultivated to the state of bodhisattva, which is a level of saying that right before they enter the Buddhahood, when they enter the Buddhahood, if their spiritual standing is high enough, they don't have to come back down to birth ever again. They just enter the Pure Land. Chinese word was I forget the Chinese word. Oh, there you go. Yeah. So as she was entering that door of Pure Land, she was allowed to go because of purity and her services. She looked at the beings on the humanity and on Mother Earth, and she couldn't go. She said, "There are so many people suffering. I can't just leave them behind." So she made a vow, not till everybody becomes bodhisattva and enter that door, she will not go in. Yeah, so that's the greatest compassion.
So it's like bodhisattva kind of is like a saint. So she wants to do everything that she can to uplift every human being to the level of a saint.
So everybody doesn't have
Which
to suffer
we can't do.
as much. Yes, which we can do. So, and I was trying, and Da Bei Zhou is one of her chants. It contains 87 Buddha's name. So, it will, and in the Chinese culture, many people actually chant that constantly when they have family member in hospital. So that's one thing that people do when they're Buddhists and are connected to Mother Guan Yin. I was trying to do that. I just sit in front of my computer looking at the image. I chant like 2 lines and I forget the rest of them. It was so hard looking at the image, and then it just couldn't continue. And I remember what Master Sha, or actually it wasn't Master Sha saying that, one of the divine channels, might be Master Himena saying, "Why love, peace, harmony?"
Yeah.
Because it's so simple.
Yeah.
The only thing at that moment, I was looking at the picture, feeling sad of all the things that's happening while I'm sitting here, they're there. And the only thing I could remember is love, peace, harmony. Yeah. So it's just amazing how simple the song is. But when you're in a despair condition.
So,
Sorry. That's really all you can remember. And it's like I started chanting it about 2 rounds, just like what we did for different languages. I started, feeling grounded again, and then I could keep chanting it, and I go on to my daily things. Whenever I have a break, I chant it for those who are suffering in the disaster zone. Yeah. So, the thing is, these teachings are so amazing and effective, but then not till we really are in the moment of needing help and support, and we don't realize how amazing it is. A simple song can really just bring us out of that almost hopeless kind of feeling, like, oh, what to do? That's gonna happen. It's just not gonna get better. But it brings us out from, okay, all these are happening, but we have tools, we can continue to chant or help each other so we can transform. Then it doesn't have to happen that way. It's just a very quick show.
oh, thank you. Yeah, I know. I've even been so sick at times, in pain or with a fever or something. I couldn't think of anything else, and all I did was chant love, peace, and harmony. And I remember a couple months ago when Master Himena first came, So I used to have a lot of digestive problems for my whole life. I had a lot of digestive problems, and I feel like I've been spending most of my adult life learning how to recover from whatever it was. Maybe I was born with some kind of issue. I don't know. But so now I feel like I could eat nails or something, and nothing would ever bother my stomach. But how was mentioning the word purification, that the earthquake is in one way a way for Mother Earth to purify. And so humans go through a type of purification too. And so one of those we call Tui Bing. So that's where you experience an illness, a revisitation of an illness that you used to have, that you thought, oh, I don't have that illness anymore. So one day I was just completely struck, for no apparent reason whatsoever, with this incredible stomach ache. Like I was curled up in a ball trying to think of all the things that I had to do in order to recover. Like, okay, I have to get this herb, I have to get this oil, I have to take a bath and like this, that, and the other. I have to get the heating pad, I have to get the castor oil. And I'm just going through this list of all these things I know that I'm going to have to do, but I still have to get home. So I actually called my boyfriend and asked him if he could drive me because I literally couldn't even sit up. So he picked me up, and I just sat in the car. I have one of Master Sha's books in my car, and I just sat in the car like this, but except I was like curled up from the car seat, and I just chanted lula lula li, lula lula li, lula lula li, lula lula li. I couldn't even sing. I mean, this is just in my head. I couldn't even sing lula. I can't even sing in my head. The only thing I can say is lula lula lula, or maybe I would say love, peace, and harmony. Love, peace, harmony. Love, peace, harmony. Love, peace, harmony. I love my heart. I love my heart. I love my heart. It was just like I was just in so much pain. And then by the time we got home, like within, I don't know, probably half an hour of driving, I started to like uncurl. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm feeling better. Like, this is so bizarre. And then I could sit up, and I'm like, okay, lula, 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 lula. And then by the time I actually got home, it takes me probably an hour to get home, I just felt totally normal. And it was so bizarre, because that type of stomach ache would have normally taken, like, days to recover from. And I didn't do anything to, like, make it happen or whatever, but it's kind of one of those like processes that your body could go through while you're, I don't know, evolving or something. I don't really know, but it was right when one of Master Sha's top divine channels came to Hawaii. The first month that she was here, I got really, really, really intensely sick 3 times. Oh, and I never get like any kind of weird little sickness anymore. And I know it was because her soul is so powerful that just being around her was helping my soul, my body, to, I think maybe even like increase my frequency or something like that. That's what I want to say. But this song is just like so powerful and so healing. So yeah. Absolutely. I'm just gonna go check on the patient, and then I was thinking too. There's like there's a little. Did we do forgiveness practice already?
Not yet.
There's like a little area in here where it talks about lula lula. Do you remember that? We did some sort of forgiveness practice the other day.
Okay. Okay. Okay, I'll try to find it. So, we'll explain a little bit about soul and what is soul healing later when Master Gina comes back. So before that happened, Master Gina suggested us we do a forgiveness practice in here. Let's see if I can find it. If we can, then we'll just do a regular forgiveness practice that I'll do. Forgiveness.
Oh yeah.
You found it?
Mm-hmm.
Is it 139?
I think it starts on like 220.
220.
Yeah. This is Dog Quan Shu, but then it goes into Lula Lula.
Oh, okay. So, forgiveness practice. We'll explain a little bit about, why we get sick, or why we have emotional issues, mental stress, and all the other issues that make us uncomfortable. As human beings, we do things. Things are either making others happy and healthy, or things make others not so happy and healthy. And all these create records and records of services in many modality of spiritual practice. They call it karma. So Chinese also call it karma. What our teacher teaches us, karma is records of services. So when we do things that's nice to people, kind, loving, helpful, lifting a heavy basket for a lady crossing the street. So that's kind act. That's good service to make people happy and healthy. But when we're stealing people and cheating people, when we're taking advantage of people or being selfish, then we're not serving others to make them happy and healthy. So that's a record of service on the negative side. So then we have a record book, Akashic record basically. And these records stays for lifetimes. If you believe in reincarnation, that's everything we've ever done and say and thoughts and write. And then that creates a life situation right now.
Does everyone know what an Akashic record book is?
No, I don't think so. Yeah, I guess we can. It's a record, right? Record book. Think about if somebody's writing a record of every single thing you do. Yeah, so that's a record. Yeah. So it's recorded in heaven. If you don't believe in reincarnation, that's okay. Doesn't make it true or not true. But just think about all the things you've done this lifetime. That's a lot of records already. Think about the moment you're born, somebody's writing every single thing you say, thoughts, thinking, your actions, your writing. Even writing creates something. Think about all the journalists. What they write is powerful. And same thing with for example, me as a teacher, what I write to the students have influence on them too. So that is record of services. And so when we have negative actions, we learn lessons. When we have positive services, we receive blessings and rituals. Good. When you do good deeds, you receive good. When you do not so good deeds, you receive lessons. But what happened? Like, say I was born here. I'm born to this life. I'm a perfectly good person. I'm so loving and kind and compassionate and forgiving to every single person. Why am I still suffering? How can if I didn't do it this lifetime? No, maybe I did it in the past. How can I go back to fix it? I can't. Right? I'm like right here on this Mother Earth at this time. So Master Sha teaches us forgiveness practice. Forgiveness practice is one of the most powerful way to make it right. If you're familiar with Hawaiian Ho'oponopono, it's like you make it right. Even things that you are not aware that had happened before, forgiveness practice have that help us to make it right, even in the past. So on page 220, right? Okay, we have this practice that is using the Source Lingguang calligraphy to do forgiveness or practice. So the Source Lingguang calligraphy is mentioned in this practice is on figure 20. That looks like this.
Who do we have on there? Who do we have on there?
I don't know yet. Let's see. I just type out and see who's there. Okay, people are entering. We have Jennifer Connery online.
Hi, Jennifer.
We have Christine Batello.
Hi, Christine.
That's two people that answered.
Okay, great.
So if you're not able to comment on the live stream, that's because you didn't sign in to the live stream account. That can happen. Live stream is free, so we can sign one. You don't have to pay anything for it, but you can talk to us. So we are on the Soul Healing Miracle book of page 220. So let's do this forgiveness practice. We'll apply again the 4-power technique. The first one, I didn't explain what 4 powers is. I only said the body power. And then, so this, I'll quickly go over what are the 4 powers. The 4 powers are the body power, the soul power, the mind power, and the sound power. So the body power, we said, where you put your hands is where the healing happens, and also it includes a body position. We sit up straight, we put our feet on the ground, so we create a good flow with heaven and Mother Earth. We try not to do that. Yeah, it kind of creates a blockage for your connection with Mother Earth. But however that's comfortable, that is still work, but most important thing is you're comfortable. And then the sound power is connecting, we call it say hello technique. So it's like if I'm talking to my entire room of students saying, just be quiet, and they will like continue to do their thing. Some may hear because I raise my voice, or they'll be a little bit quiet. But if I say, Jennifer, be quiet, then that person is like, okay, she's calling me. What? Okay, I'll be quiet. So say hello is like we addressed all the souls we want to receive forgiveness from. We want to give forgiveness to. And that's forgiveness. That's soul power in one way. And soul power in another way is we call all the beings to come with us earlier now. So we ask them to help us. So we connect with them. And we can also connect with the soul of this calligraphy Da Kuan Shu. So that's also soul power. Basically, we say hello to all the beings that we want to connect with. And that's soul power. The mind power is visualization, creative visualization. That I think everybody understands that very quite easily. And the sound power, we chant, we say sacred phrases, or we say something higher vibrational messages. So we'll go through this practice. In this practice, Master Sha also used the mudra of the Solar Era. If it's comfortable, because you're holding a book, you don't have to read it, I'll read it for you. You can just, relax. If it's more comfortable, you can, again, put your hands in your lower abdomen or just rest on your lap. And then I'll go through the rest. So, body power, keep your back straight. If comfortable, keep a little space between you and the back of the chair or the wall, and keep your feet flat on the ground. And we will say hello. Dear Divine, dear Tao, the Source, please forgive my ancestors and me for all of the mistakes that we have made in all of our lifetimes, including all past lifetimes and this lifetime. In order to be forgiven, I will offer unconditional universal service to humanity and all souls. Thank you. And we will chant the Once Divine Soul Song of Love, Peace, Harmony, and then we'll connect with the calligraphy. So before we start chanting, I would also like to ask you to think of the souls that lately been bothering you, troubling you in any ways in your life that you really want to transform this relationship or the condition or situation with that person or that being could be animals, or it could be your home. You don't feel good in that home. Okay. So say hi to the souls of that being. It can be multiple souls. Your staff, your classmates, your co-workers. So we can say, "Dear my beloved," and name those souls. You can say, "Oh, my co-workers," or my computer. You may have challenge with your computer. I love you, honor you, and appreciate you. I sincerely ask for forgiveness for the hurt and suffering I've caused you, and my ancestor have caused you in any ways, in all lifetimes, including this lifetime and previous lifetimes. We deeply apologize for we didn't know better, but now we do. And we'd like to ask for your unconditional forgiveness. And we deeply know that in order to receive your complete unconditional forgiveness, only ask forgiveness is not enough. We will continue to do our best to serve. To chant is to serve, to meditate is to serve. To volunteer, to donate is to serve. And I'm so grateful that this lifetime I have this opportunity to make it right with you, to encounter you again, so we can let go of the past and truly make peace this time around. And we'll sing Soul Song of Love, Peace, and Harmony. Lula, 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 Oh, I worship Thee. For I trust and live, one灵容和荣世上，相爱平安和谐，相爱平安和谐。I love my heart and soul. I love all humanity. Join hearts and souls together. Love, peace, and harmony. Love, peace, and harmony. Aloha mai iao. Aloha kako apau. Pili mai pu'uwai kako. Elokai. Aloha Mali Elokai. And we'll also offer our forgiveness to all the souls who have hurt or harmed our ancestors and us. So, for the soul power, we'll say hi to them. You're all the souls who have hurt or harmed our ancestors and us in any ways in all lifetimes. If at this moment a person, a condition, or a being that comes into your mind, call them in. We are ready at this time to offer you our unconditional and complete forgiveness. We release you from the karmic debt that tied us together. Please open your hearts and souls to receive my forgiveness. And please also open your hearts and souls to forgive others the same way. As we really, really, really want to be at peace and create peace. So we all can join hearts and souls together, serve each other, serve our community, serve our family, serve all those around us, and serve humanity and one thing. One thing is also in Mandarin Chinese. We'll sing another round of love, peace, and harmony. Lula, lula, li. Lula, lula, li. Lula, lula, li, lula. Lula, li, lula. Lula, li, lula. Wa ai lo xin li. Wa ai chuan ren li. Wan ling rong he mu shi shan. 相爱平安和谐，相爱平安和谐。I love my heart and soul. I love all humanity. Join hearts and souls together. Love, peace, and harmony. Love, peace, and harmony. I am Aloha mai ia'u. Aloha kako apau. Pili mai pu'uwai kako. Aloha Mali Elokai. Aloha Mali Elokai. How. Thank you, thank you, Thank you. I don't know about you, I don't want to leave this condition. This is so peaceful and very solid. I even feel my voice is a lot more fuller than when I began. Thank you. So slowly come back to the room. Move your toes a little bit. Move your feet, body, wiggle a little bit. Feel our body. I'm so hot right now. So how's everybody feeling? How are you feeling? How are you guys doing? Good? Oh, I love your earrings.
I like yours.
Thank you. Okay, Master Jing, here you go.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll welcome Master Jing up here.
Thank you. So, I just want to check in with Jennifer and Christine. Can you hear us okay? I know last time Nivedita was saying she couldn't hear me. She sent me a message.
Well, so now we have Nivedita also
Okay.
online and Mitchell. Not sure what's Mitchell. Oh, Mitchell from Los Angeles.
Michelle.
Oh, Michelle, sorry.
Michelle. Hi, Michelle.
Michelle from Los Angeles. Okay. So, if you can hear us fine, please leave a comment on the chat box. Let us know. Or text message, you know. Okay.
Okay, so how are you doing?
Me?
Yes.
I've got a lot going on in my mind, and like a lot about forgiveness and healing the past, and medically doing pretty good.
Oh, great.
Yeah, we had an appointment today.
Oh, great.
That's good.
Okay, good. And how are you doing?
Good. Tired.
Tired? Okay. I know we're all working on it. Does anyone have any questions that they want to ask me? How are you doing?
I'm doing better than Tuesday,
Okay, great.
so that's good. Yeah.
Good. I'm good.
I am good.
Okay. Okay, so does anyone have anything specific that they want to focus on or to discuss or anything? She's giving you that knowing look. Okay, so I think that for most of us tonight, if we, I was thinking we could focus on the healing for the physical body. How does that sound to everyone? That sounds good? Okay. So let's go ahead and turn to page 9D. And this is a very special page in the book because this page contains what is called a transmission. So you can actually receive what Master Sha calls a soul, mind, body transplant to your own soul, mind, and physical body of a golden Tao Light Golden Light Ball and Golden Liquid Spring. So you may be wondering, what is a Tao Golden Light Ball and Golden Liquid Spring? So a Tao Light Golden Light Ball and Golden Liquid Spring is a healing treasure, because in soul healing we say that light can be utilized to heal all sickness, to prevent sickness, to rejuvenate, and to transform all aspects of light. So, like for example, the blessing that I'm drawing a blank, that you received when we were at the center, that was a Dao Guang Jiashan blessing.
Yes.
So that's a very strong form of light.
Mm-hmm.
So this is another form of light. And Yanan also received a Dao Guang. Do you have anything to report from your Dao Guang Jiashan blessing?
It continues. It gives me very rare courage to do things that's extremely uncomfortable to me.
Yay! Congratulations!
Yeah, I started a new business, which like I would never do it if I
Yeah.
depend on my mind. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's most of the time it's uncomfortable, but I'm
Okay.
going through it. Yeah.
Good.
With amazingly loving attitude.
One of our other healers told me the same thing. She received a blessing, and she was able to stand up to her mother-in-law, which you can imagine is like, can be very daunting. But she just knew that she was in the right, but she never would stand up to her before, because she was brought up extremely conservative Catholic, and you never speak back to your elders no matter how unkind they are to you. So finally she just said, it really hurts my feelings when you say that. I got all upset.
Oh, wow.
But she felt like, that wasn't so bad. I just spoke my mind.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
was really, it's 2016 now. Yeah, 16 years.
Oh, wow.
16 years dealing with
Yeah,
her
I can
mother-in-law.
totally relate to that. It's very similar.
And that is why you should forgive me
Yeah.
now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to attempt to read this into my phone so that you all can, and then we'll upload it to the SoundCloud so that you all can download it and onto your phone and you can listen to it later. Or you can record it with your phone now if you want. Nivadita, can you hear me?
Yes, you say yes.
Okay. And Nivadita, I just posted two more little meditations on SoundCloud. They're just like little things that I do with my patients, so it's nothing like, the sound isn't great or anything, but it's something. There's all the background noise of, emergency vehicles going by, and babies crying in the hallway, whatever. Okay, are we ready? Aloha. This is Master Gina Musetti, Divine Channel, Worldwide Representative and Disciple of Dr. and Master Jigong Shah, with a healing and rejuvenating meditation for the physical body. This meditation comes from the Soul Healing Miracles book, beginning on page 90. Let us first begin with our body power. You may either lie down comfortably, and remember if you're lying down to chant along silently. You may stand up with your feet about shoulder width apart and your knees relaxed, slightly bent. Or you may sit in a chair with your feet flat on the floor, as long as this is comfortable for you. If you can have your heels touching, even better. Try to have your back away from the back of your chair if that's comfortable for you. And we will use also the breath power. So Master Sha talks about breathing as being the fifth power technique. And let us all take in a deep breath, inhaling all the way down into our lower abdomen. And exhale and relax. Inhale, imagining light shining into your body. Exhale and relax. Inhale gently through your nose. And exhale through your mouth. Allowing your soul to relax. Inhale all the way into your lower abdomen. Exhale, allowing your heart to relax. Inhale, light shining in. Exhale, relaxing your mind. Inhaling golden light 360 degrees around you. Exhale, relaxing your physical body. Page 90 of the Soul Healing Miracles book contains a download for a Tao Light Golden Light Ball and Golden Liquid Spring Soul Mind Body Transplant. Light heals, prevents all sickness, purifies and rejuvenates soul, heart, mind, and body, purifies and rejuvenates the spiritual, mental, emotional, and physical bodies, and transforms relationships and finances, increases intelligence, opens spiritual channels, prolongs life, and brings success to all life. If you would like to receive this Soul Mind Body transplant of a Tao Golden Light Ball and Golden Liquid Spring, please obtain a copy of the Soul Healing Miracles book and read the following phrase out loud to yourself. Tao Golden Light Ball and Golden Liquid Spring. Repeat.
Tao Golden Light Ball and Golden Liquid Spring.
Soul Mind Body Transplants.
Soul Mind Body Transplants.
Transmission.
Transmission.
Congratulations. You are extremely blessed. The Tao Soul Mind Body, the Tao Soul Light transplant is the soul of Tao Light. The Tao Light mind transplant is the consciousness of Tao Light. The Tao Light body transplant is the energy and tiny matter of Tao Light. So let us continue on with our soul power. For the soul power, we will begin by saying hello to inner souls. So just repeat after me. Dear soul, mind, and body,
Dear soul, mind, and body
of my physical body,
of my physical body,
I love you,
I love you,
honor you,
honor you,
and appreciate you.
and appreciate you.
You have the power
You have the power
to heal yourself.
to heal yourself.
Do a great job.
Do
Do
a great job.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Dear Tao,
Dear
Dear
Tao,
golden light ball,
golden light ball,
and golden liquid spring,
and golden liquid spring,
soul mind body transplants,
soul mind body transplants.
I love you,
I love you,
honor you,
honor you,
and appreciate you.
and appreciate you.
Please heal
Please heal
my physical body.
my physical body.
And then in your mind, please state your own request for healing for your own particular area of the body that you need healing with. For example, if you need healing and rejuvenation for your knee, simply say, please heal my knee, thank you. If you need healing and rejuvenation for your fertility, please say, heal and rejuvenate my reproductive system, thank you. If you need healing or rejuvenation for your heart, simply say, please heal and rejuvenate my heart, thank you. And now we will continue to say hello to outer souls. Dear Divine,
Dear Divine,
dear Tao,
dear Tao,
the Source,
the Source,
dear countless planets,
dear countless planets,
stars, galaxies,
galaxies,
and universes.
and universes.
Dear all healing angels,
Dear all healing angels,
archangels,
archangels,
ascended masters,
ascended masters,
gurus,
gurus,
lamas,
lamas,
kahunas,
kahunas,
holy saints,
holy saints,
Taoist saints,
Taoist saints,
other saints,
other saints,
Buddhas,
Buddhas,
Bodhisattvas,
Bodhisattvas,
and all kinds
and all kinds
of spiritual fathers and mothers.
of spiritual fathers and mothers.
Please forgive my ancestors and me
Please forgive my ancestors and me
for all the mistakes
for all the
that
mistakes
we have made
that we have made
in all lifetimes.
in all lifetimes.
Please remove
Please remove
soul, mind, body blockages
soul, mind, body blockages
from my physical body
from my physical body.
in order to be forgiven.
In order to be forgiven,
I will serve unconditionally.
I will serve unconditionally
To chant,
to chant,
meditate,
meditate,
and offer all kinds
and offer all kinds
of acts of kindness,
of acts of kindness,
including love,
including love,
forgiveness,
forgiveness,
compassion,
compassion,
light,
light,
generosity,
generosity,
sincerity,
sincerity,
honesty,
honesty,
and more
and more.
are important services
Important services
to offer humanity.
to offer humanity.
I will offer these services
I will offer these services
a lot.
of love.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
And now visualize golden light shining into the area that you have requested healing and rejuvenation for. Remember, you now have a Tao light, golden light ball, and golden liquid spring permanently downloaded to your soul as long as you have read from the book yourself. Please continue to use this meditation as often as you can. Just chant Tao light for 3 to 5 minutes a day to heal and rejuvenate quickly, 3 to 5 times per day for any sort of normal condition. If you have a chronic condition or something that has been bothering you for a long time, you may want to chant for up to 2 hours a day. You can chant in little segments of 10 to 20 minutes to add up to 2 hours per day. This will greatly speed your healing process. To speed your healing process even more quickly, please utilize one of the calligraphies in this sacred book as well. For now, we will chant Tao Light, Priceless Treasures, Heal and Rejuvenate My Physical Body, Thank You. So just repeat after me. Tao Light, Priceless Treasures,
Priceless treasures,
Heal and Rejuvenate
heal and rejuvenate
My Physical Body,
my physical body.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Tao Light,
Tao Light,
Priceless Treasures,
Priceless treasures,
Heal and Rejuvenate
heal and rejuvenate
My Physical Body,
my physical body.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Tao Light, Priceless Treasures,
Tao
Light, priceless treasures,
Heal and Rejuvenate
heal and rejuvenate
My Physical Body,
my physical body.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Tao Light, Heal and Rejuvenate My Physical Body, Thank you.
Tao Light, heal and rejuvenate my physical body. Thank you.
Together.
Tao Light, heal and rejuvenate my physical body. Thank you. Tao Light, heal and rejuvenate my physical body. Thank you. Tao Light, heal and rejuvenate my physical body. Thank you. Tao Light, heal and rejuvenate my physical body. Thank you. Tao Light, heal and rejuvenate my physical body. Thank you. Tao Light, heal and rejuvenate my physical body. Thank you. Tao Light, heal and rejuvenate my physical body. Thank you. Tao Light, heal and rejuvenate my physical body. Thank you.
One more time.
Tao Light, heal and rejuvenate my physical body. Thank you.
And then just take a couple of deep breaths, allowing your body to absorb the frequency of Tao Light. The frequency of Tao Light also contains Tao Love, Tao Forgiveness, and Tao Compassion. Inhale, golden light. Exhale, allow your body to heal and rejuvenate. Inhaling the light into the area of your body that you've requested healing for. Exhale and imagine that area completely functioning normally. Imagine yourself exactly as you would like to be when that area is completely healed and rejuvenated. What are the results of this area being completely healed? Imagine that. Light heals and rejuvenates. Light heals and rejuvenates. Light heals and rejuvenates. Light heals and rejuvenates. Together.
Tao Light heals and rejuvenates. 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 Tao light heals and rejuvenates.
And then we'll continue to chant softly. It heals and rejuvenates. Heals and rejuvenates. Heals and rejuvenates. Light heals and rejuvenates. And let's continue to expand this meditation by including other souls who may be experiencing the same conditions that we are. If you are experiencing the condition of headache, for example, call in all the souls who are also dealing with the condition of headache. If you are wanting to lose weight, call in all the souls of those who are wanting to lose weight. If you are dealing with fertility issues, call in all the souls of others wanting to conceive. If you're dealing with any issues with your heart, your kidney, your lungs, or any other type of illness, just call in the souls of all the other people on the planet who could also be suffering from this same condition. Let's say hello to these souls out loud. So repeat after me. Dear all the souls
Dear all the souls
who are dealing with
the
same condition
same condition
that I am,
that I am,
I love you,
I love you,
honor you,
honor you,
and appreciate you.
and appreciate you.
Please sing
Please sing
Tao Light
Tao light
with us.
with
With
us.
Please experience
Please
the
experience
benefits
the
and
benefits
the blessings
and the blessings
of Tao Light.
of Tao light.
And let us begin again. Tao Light, 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 Tao Light. One more time. Tao Light, Tao Light, Tao Light, Tao Light. Hao, Hao, Hao. Remember, Hao, H-A-O, is a Chinese word meaning good job, and it's in order to get well. We always say how and thank you 3 times at the end of our practice. to express our gratitude to the divine, to all the holy beings that have gathered with us, and finally to our own souls. And let us conclude this practice by saying together 3 times, thank you, love you, and Gong Song.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Love you, love you, love you. Gong Song, Gong Song, Gong Song.
Thank you, everyone. Love you, everyone. Until next time, ahoy ho. Ho. Great. That was 20 minutes. That's pretty good.
Perfect.
Yeah, 20-minute practice.
Yeah.
If you listen to that like 3 times a
Yeah,
day, you'll be
for-
halfway done with your practice. I can listen to that 3 times while I'm driving here in the morning.
Oh, seriously, yeah.
I think that-
Best time.
You know, sometimes people go, oh, you know, it's like so terrible that you have to drive so far. But actually, I think that's one reason why I've healed so fast is because I do almost nothing but chanting while I'm driving.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
I mean, occasionally I have to answer the phone or whatever, and sometimes I like to listen to NPR, but for the most part I try to be disciplined. I try to just do my practice. Even if it's just singing Love, Peace, and Harmony, you know, if I'm like, I can't think of what else to do, or I just have, I feel myself overthinking, then I'm like, no, just sing Love, Peace, and Harmony. Play it really loud in the car. And it really helps me. I get here really easily. So does anyone have any questions or comments about that? You all have a priceless treasure downloaded to your soul now.
As soon as you said congratulations,
Uh-huh.
a picture of myself as a child came in my mind.
Oh,
like really
yay.
strong. Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, and because we were talking last time about healing your child.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like I've been getting like bombarded with like just memories and everything, and it's pretty heavy. But I know, I think I know what it is. I mean, I figure it's like, you know, I'm just, I don't know. It's like you open that up and then it comes, you know, comes back and it has to go somewhere.
Yeah.
So I guess it's going somewhere.
Yes.
Yeah, I think Master Shah
Returning back to heaven.
no, somebody says the channel that comes in, the channel goes out. So it comes in, you have to let it go out.
Yeah.
So we experience it, but it will leave. Yeah. So it, I don't know which part. I think the moment you ask everybody to visualize the light or something, I was so into it. I don't remember, but I just remember this part that a really big golden light bulb just right here in the middle.
Wow.
Yeah, and then
Thank you, Del.
yeah,
Thank you
it's
very
like
much.
those like, have you ever seen those laser bulb that is like there's a light in the middle and has those streaks connecting out? It's like a transparent thing. I don't know what made of it. Is it laser or not?
It's like electricity. or
Yeah,
something.
like you
Yeah.
put your hand on
Static.
it.
Yeah.
It was static, yeah. So it's static. That makes sense. So you touch it, the light will connect, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that light bulb just have that light connect to each of our hearts
Oh
and
my
wherever
God.
our body needs healing. And just
Wow.
and it became so bright and so bright. The whole room is so bright. I can't see anybody
gosh.
anymore.
Oh, right.
It was
Yeah.
incredible.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is the power of practicing in a group.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because, like, these kinds of things don't happen when in my living room by myself. But we're in a group, and it's like
It's incredible.
the treasure sees us, and it's like, oh, those people. That's what those people.
But there was one thing that happened in the beginning when we were practicing the deep breathing. I could visualize, it was kind of like murky water, like if you've ever been out like in Punaluu, where under the trees where the waters, and then the sun is kind of filtering through, but not really, and it's kind of
Oh,
dark.
yeah.
And I was like, oh. And so by the 4th or 5th breath, it started to turn a clear, beautiful blue.
Wow.
Like the water clear.
Oh my gosh, we're healing Mother Earth just by
That's
sitting here in this
beautiful.
room.
So it was,
That was
Wow.
Dr. Emoto's dream, that like humanity would be able to heal the waters of the earth. Wow.
so the deep breathing
Yeah.
was clearing.
And clearing your kidneys too. Yeah.
That's would be a good side.
Nice. So, our beloved Jennifer,
Hi, Jennifer.
yeah, said, I always surround myself in the love, peace, harmony, rainbow light bulb before I go to sleep
Oh, that's a good idea.
for protection and healing. And Navedita, I was so happy that you're gonna do a recording.
Oh, great.
She said, I love your meditation, yay.
Okay, great.
And Christine says, Dear Master Gina, thank you
Master Christine.
for making these practices seem easy for all of us to do every day. And Jennifer again says, countless bow downs, Master
Thank you,
Gina.
Jennifer.
That was beautiful, and I will listen again to the recording. I chant love, peace, harmony too when I can't think what to chant at a particular time.
Yeah.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Oh, wonderful. And I don't know if anybody is free on Saturday. Myself, I have to take care of some things in Makaha. But there is going to be a really wonderful class at Master Sha's Tao Healing Center on opening your heart to love. And it's taught by two really wonderful divine channels. Master Diane, who experienced losing her husband a few years ago, and was able to allow her heart to transform and to be open to receiving new love in her life. And Master Paul, who I think got married at, I won't say his age, but he wasn't 25. I'm just put it that way. And he really put his heart and soul into clearing all of the blockages that he could so that he would be able to find his true love. And then his wife showed up, and it's just like a match made in heaven. So if you're available, it's from 9 to 5. I think it's only $25 too, which is totally unheard of.
Yeah.
And even if you're not looking for another person, you can do it, together, and just open your heart to each other more. For myself, I've done this workshop to just open my heart to receiving more divine love, so that I can, have more capacity to receive and offer love to everyone. Yeah. Does everyone feel like they can listen to that and follow it, and then it will be helpful?
Yes.
Okay, great. Okay.
So
I'm gonna
cool
try
and
it
amazing.
driving to work.
Yeah. Okay, so let's close really quickly. Do we have another comment?
Yes.
Okay.
Navedita says, beautiful practice. Thank you so much. So lovely. Bless you.
Thank you, Nivadita. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you, Master Christine. Who else was on? Are we writing their names down on our
Yes.
list? Okay.
I think that's everybody. Oh, Michelle.
Oh, Michelle,
Michelle,
yeah. Hi, Michelle. And I'll post the recording on Facebook for you guys too. Okay, so let's go ahead and close. So sit up straight if you can. Have your hands over your lower abdomen or wherever they're comfortable for you. And just know that you have this priceless treasure within your soul. This is a permanent download to your soul, and you can always call on it. Humanity has never before been able to receive this kind of treasure. And I remember when I first started studying with Master Sha, I received something like this. I think it was a download for divine love, and I just turned that treasure on all the time, and I just chanted divine love, divine love, divine love. My cat thinks his name is divine love. Just, as much as you can, just keep going around, Tao light, Tao light, Tao light. And the more you focus on Tao, the more Tao will focus on you. So that means, the more you focus on healing your physical body, the faster it will heal and rejuvenate itself. So let's just sing, thank you, Divine, thank you, Tao, thank you, the Source, thank you, Master Sha, thank you, everyone. Thank you, the Divine, thank you, the Tao, thank you, the Source, thank you, Master Sha, thank you, everyone. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Love you, love you, love you. Gong song, gong song, gong song.
Thank you, Master Gina.
Thank you, Master Gina. Bye, everyone.